Hey everybody, how you doing? Today's video, we've gone and picked up some cast iron skillets. If you've never had one in your hand before, these things are real heavy. They're heavier in the hand than they look like they would be. They're definitely not cheap, and they're made out of cast iron. That's why they're called a cast iron skillet. But in today's video, we're going to be comparing three calibers: the 9mm versus the 40 versus the 45, shooting them all out of very similar pistols. The 9mm in the 115 grain, the 40 in a 180 grain, and then the 45 in the standard 230 grain. There they are side by side. The 9mm 115 grain, the 180 grain 40, and the 230 grain 45. Let's get to shooting. We're gonna start with the 9mm, go to the 40, and then go to the 45. Let me know what you think is gonna happen. Honestly, I think that every single one of these is gonna bounce off. I'm gonna start shooting at about 20 yards to help us with ricochets. If I can't hit it, we're gonna get a little bit closer, but let me know what you think is gonna happen. Are any of these calibers gonna go through that cast iron skillet? They're gonna bounce off? I don't have a clue, but my guess is that they're all gonna bounce off. I've got the GoPro set up down range. Let's do some shooting, see what happens. Here we go first at 20 yards with the 9mm. Miss. That was a hit. Let's go check out the target. At least we know 50% of the time I can hit a skillet at 20 yards. I say that's not too bad, having not practiced with that gun in a long time, especially not at 20 yards. But I know we hit the target. Let's see what happened. Take a look at the skillet there, having been hit with the 9mm. Look at all that dust. I'm gonna go ahead and assume that, I don't know if that's the cast iron particles or if that's the bullet particles, but let's take a look at the back. You can see how the hole on the back is a little bit bigger as it broke on its way out. But 9mm will definitely break through one cast iron skillet. I'm 99% sure that the 40 and the 45 are going to break through it too, but who knows? Maybe the slower 45 won't break through it. Let's take some shots, see what happens. Now we got the 40 caliber. Let's take the same shot at 20 yards, see if we can hit it. Oh, first shot hit with the 40 caliber. I think the difference may have been that the 9mm was a high point and the 40 was a SIG, but that's besides that point. You guys can go argue about that. Let's go take a look at the target, see what happened. Hit it with the 40, first shot. I saw the skillet swinging around. I'm gonna assume that the hole in the skillet is gonna be a little bit bigger, but let's see what happened. And yes, it is absolutely a bigger hole. So here is where we hit with the 9mm. And then there is where we hit with the 40. You can see that the 40 hole is obviously a lot bigger, but what's interesting, there's not near as much of that splatter like we saw from that 9mm. Same style bullet, 40 made a much bigger hole. 40 absolutely went through it and made quite a bit bigger hole there. Woo! So let's shoot the 45, see what happens. Now we're shooting the 45. Let's see what happens. First shot, even with the 45, 20 yards. Let's go check out the target. Let's check out the 45 hit, see what happened. So 9mm is a small one. The top left is the 40, and then the top right is the 45. Let's take a look at the back of the 45 there. I'd say that the 45, this is the 40, and then the 45 opposite are honestly pretty close when you look at the back as far as damage went. Both hit pretty close to the brim. I'd say that the 40 wins just by a hair. What do you guys think? Fun test today. As always, I was wrong in guessing what would happen, but pretty cool to see the different effects of the 9mm, the 40, and the 45. They all went through the skillet, but had different effects on it. Thanks for watching the video, guys. Don't forget to check out all the links in the description down below. Check us out on all the social media sites. Love talking to you guys on there. Don't forget to subscribe to the Hootie Hoo channel if you haven't already. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you on the next one. Hootie Hoo!
Load it up and get it on as soon as you can. 30 on 6, 10 mil, 50 cal. It don't make a difference, man. We like to shoot and make